what's going on, y'all? I'm still at the InterContinental in Nha Trang, Vietnam, and I almost forgot. I'm coming to the end of my trip, and I just realized that I actually forgot to give you guys a room tour. I totally forgot to give you a room tour. So before I go, I'm actually literally on my way out now. You see my bags packed. So before I go, let me just give you a quick rundown on what the room is looking like. Again, I'm at the InterContinental in Nha Trang, Vietnam. Really nice hotel. But I don't have the best room. I don't have the fanciest room nor the more expensive room, but it's just enough for me right now. But let's check it out. We got everything is modern though, by the way. I'm trying to keep me out of it because I'm not dressed right now. But got the nice modern looking bathroom. Everything is glass. Nice bathtub. Really clean, really up to date. Got the overhead shower. Place for you to sit down. Really cool and up to date. We got the toilet with the glass door. Really nice. Oh, this door is, I do want to show you this door. Okay, you're gonna see me a little bit on camera, but it's all good. This door is weird. I ain't gonna lie. It seems cool, but it's been kind of aggravating the crap out of me the entire trip. It's just a huge sliding door and it's heavy as crap. It's really heavy. And all of this opens up. So that opens up and that door opens up. I'll show you. So, and it's the same with this one right here. So you just push that. And you can see it just opened the bathroom up to the living area, which, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it looks cool, but at the same time, I can't see why anybody would want to leave this like that. I mean, I guess you can use the, you're gonna stinking up the bathroom, you're gonna stink up the whole room. I don't know, I guess. But I don't know, the door is kind of heavy and it's kind of clunky and it's, kind of inconvenient, but it looks cool. I ain't gonna complain, it looks cool. Nice size bed. The bed was really comfortable. I got really good sleep while I was sleeping on this bed. Nice TV. Got the sound bar right here. Yeah, I ordered room service earlier. I've got a nice little swivel chair sitting right here. It's gonna be my fit for the day. And this is probably the best part of the entire room is the view. Now I got the ocean view room. It's really nice. Now it's a cloudy day today, a little dreary, drizzling a little bit. So it's not as beautiful as when I first got here. I mean, when I first got here, the sun was out, the sky was blue, the water was just pristine, bright blue turquoise color. Today, not so much, a little gloomy, but still a beautiful view. I was in Vin Pearl Island yesterday, which is over there. But you can see the Vin Pearl sign a little bit. Let's see. Yep, there you go. That was a really cool experience where you get to go get on the cable car and go over that water. Definitely a little intimidating and a little scary. If you're scared of heights and you're scared of like large sums of water, yeah, you might have some issues. I had a little bit of issues, but I had to mentally psych myself out. But it still was fun. Had a good time. But yeah, got 2 chairs here, so you can sit here with your lady, and y'all can have a drink or two, a nightcap, or just sit here and chill and talk. And I'm here in November, and I will say this: the weather here, for me, like the temperature seemed perfect. It wasn't super humid to me. Now, because I live in Georgia, Georgia's kind of hot anyway, so maybe I'm just used to it, but the temperature here has been perfect. It's been like in the mid 80s, something like that, you know, but this is like pretty much the end of their rainy season, so it's going to get hotter and more humid probably in like March, April-ish, you know. But right now was a great time to come. November, the crowds are not as busy as they usually are in the springtime, so I think this is a perfect time to come. The end of November, early December. I was able to get around just fine in this little town the whole week I've been here. The beaches have been pretty much like this the entire time. As you can see, it's not that many people out there. So there's been plenty of times where I've been out and I've almost had the beach to myself. So I've been loving it. I have been loving it. Like I said, I'm at the InterContinental and Sheridan is right across the street. So I think these are probably the two, actually no, there are the three major hotels on this strip. The Sheridan, then you got the InterContinental where I'm at, and behind me, the Hyatt Regency, I think is back there. So those are like the three big dogs, obviously, of the hotel game. They're right here on the strip. And of course you got the other local hotels as well, like Vin Pearl pretty much runs this whole area. They own that island across. Vin Pearl owns that island, and then they got a couple hotels that's inland, that's on the mainland. So yeah, this is definitely a place that a lot of people have been sleeping on. I love it here. There's not too many places you see, especially in the States, that has beautiful ocean views, nice beaches, and mountains, and a city that's all within the same area. You know what I'm saying? Like in the United States, of course, we got Florida, which has nice beaches and blue waters, but no mountains, right? Or you go somewhere where it's nice mountains, but they don't have any beaches. There's a decent sized city, so if you lived here, you can, you know, there's supermarkets I see all over the place. There's fresh food everywhere. And of course, like I said, you got nice beaches. Then if you want to go in the mountains and explore that, you got that too. And the weather is nice. But that's a tour of the room. And how much this room cost me? This room cost me about, I think it was about $1,200 total for the entire week. Which end up, yeah, I'll put the exact prices up so you can see, but I think it ran me about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Yeah, roughly about $200 a night, something like that. And I actually paid for this cash. I didn't use any points or anything like that. I didn't have any redemptions. I just used my Chase Sapphire reserve, so it's cool. And this is where I wanted to stay here. So, you know, if I wasn't, you know, a points and miles guy, I probably would have stayed here anyway. I just like to stay at nice hotels. But nice hotel, if you come to the train, check it out. If you got IHG points, come take advantage. If you got the card, you was able to get them the 4 nights free. I think they had the deal where you get the 4 nights free. This would be a great place to take advantage of it. They have a nice spa downstairs that I took advantage of. They have a nice restaurant. They got a nice little pool area. They got a nice gym. Gym is not that big. It's kind of small, but it's nice. It's decent. What else they have? They do not have a rooftop bar. That's the only thing I did miss. They didn't have that. And if I'm not mistaken, yeah, you can see it right here. The Sheridan does have a rooftop bar. So if that's something you really want, you might want to just, you guys that got the Marriott card, go over across the street to the Sheridan and enjoy their rooftop bar. Stay over there. But here in the InterContinental, you're not going to get that. But they definitely over-exceed in everything else. The customer service is superb, through the roof. Every time I turn around, there's someone coming in knocking on my door, trying to make sure I got enough towels. They come in, they change the sheets. Like every time I go down just to get breakfast, I come back and my room is clean. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing, because literally every time you leave your room, you have to like lock your stuff up. Not that I'm saying that they're going to steal anything like that, but it's not like your typical hotel where the people come like once a day. No, here at the InterContinental, they come at least like 3 times a day to come clean your room. I'm not exaggerating. That's been my experience so far. They'll come once in the morning, once in the afternoon, then once in the evening time. You know, so if you don't want to be bothered, you better put that do not disturb, hit that do not disturb button. They're gonna knock on your door. They're gonna come in and change the sheets and clean your room. So keep that in mind. Let's see what else. Again, we're right on the strip, so we got access to the beach. You got access to where a lot of the action is. There's 2 clubs literally right across the street. There's 2 beach bars. I think it's HK Club or something. Is that way though, and there's another club right on the beach. Then you got more like little lounge spots and clubs that's kind of behind me, further inland, like a couple blocks that way. You got a night market that's back that way. Just walk down this street and you'll see the night market. Fresh food everywhere you go. I can literally see myself living here because, you know, I like fresh food, like fresh coconuts. I like to be able to eat like smoothies, stuff like that. Those places are everywhere. There's always some vendor somewhere around that's selling that type stuff. That's what I love about this place. You know, little stuff like that, it's hard to find in the States. It's crazy. Just fresh fruit, you know, food that's natural. Look at all them trees right there. It's all coconut trees, man. The type of, you know, fruits that I like just grow here naturally, which is why it's so cheap. Meanwhile, in the States, I'm paying $6 for one of those coconuts. Here it's like a quarter, 50 cents or something like that, because it's just an abundance of them. You'll never run out of coconuts here. And dragon fruit and mangoes, watermelons, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. And the food is not as processed as in the States. It's another thing I love. I always have like bloating and gas issues. Well, I don't have those problems when I leave the States and come to a place like here where the food seems to be more fresh, more natural, less preservatives. And I can tell my body reacts different to it. I can eat a full course meal and I don't feel bloated afterwards. I feel normal. You know, when I'm back home, I eat 3 forkfuls or something and my stomach like is about to blow up. It's crazy. But I know I'm going off on a tangent. I just wanted to give y'all a review of the room, let y'all know what it is. If you're in the Trang, definitely check it out if you can. Again, like I said, I use my Chase Sapphire Reserve, but if you just so happen to have that IHG Premier card, this would be the perfect place to use it, obviously, because the InterContinental is an IHG property. But y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments section. Appreciate y'all time. Safe travels.